my tripod. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I am doing. I'm just sorting area out.
Pretty good,
Sorry?
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, the boss says it's okay. Okay, so I'll go with that. So, John will be letting me know if there's any comments this evening. So
If I see them.
well, if he sees them, if he doesn't fall asleep. So, yeah. So, I'll be back.
I don't always seem to get them.
Oh, between the two of us, we should do. So yeah, trying to put stuff within easy reach without this getting in the way. So we will wait for a few more people to join and then we can get going. Hello, Victoria. I am just separating my dies so I can spell a word. Hopefully I can spell it correctly. So John, I've got a job for you.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in there there should be a letter E. If not, it will be in it'll be in there. Or it could be in there. Sorry, I've got the E outline, but I haven't got the E in line. Of the E's at every other letter. Right. So this evening I thought I will kill two birds with one stone, and I would make another small pocket with you for a swap I'm in with Sarah, aka Mrs. S. Snail. Sorry, Zara, but I can't. She'll pop up in the comments eventually, hopefully. So we're going to be making one of these in a different colour, and yeah. So hello, Jess. Yeah, so that's the plan. Anyway, we all know what best laid thank you. So, and I always go overboard with whatever I swap with. That's why it takes me so long doing them. So, and I've got stuff sort of semi prepared. So we'll be doing one hopefully from start to finish with everything, including all the little bits and pieces.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse the swearing on Channel 4. Can't get the staff these days. So we have you have a choice of colour I make tonight. So there's yellow, purple or green. Put which colour you would like to see me work on this evening, and we can go from there. So, and then yeah. So just says yellow. Yellow. Looks like it's going to be yellow. I can work on those again.
Got a P, but not an E.
You got a P and so that, well, the E should be there.
Well, I can't find it. We can go and check the car.
Go on then. So, Zara's swap is to make. I don't. When she comes on, I'll have to see when the sign-off period is. It's to make a mini loaded envelope. So one of these, and this is Tamika's dimensions. I'm using it from. So yeah, so that's the one I'm going with. So she's also got a tutorial on her channel. So on the you need a piece of paper which is 9.5 inches by 7, and on the 7-inch side you need to score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch and 1.5 inches. You just flip it over, you need to score back again at 1/2 inch, 1 inch and 1.5 inches, and then on the 9.5 inch side you need to score it at 6 and at 9, and that is all the scoring you will need to do. So I have prepared some stuff in advance, so it's just quickly grabbing stuff and decorating it really. So what you need to do is on the bottom piece, it's really hard to see on the yellow, you need to cut out the 3 little squares on the bottom. Now I just slightly tap my middle bit in like so, so you end up with a piece that looks like that, and then you want to carefully, really carefully cut out the score line on both sides. You don't need to take a lot off, you just need to take a little bit off just to get rid of that score line. And there's all your cutting. So then you need to take your bone folder and speak. And I can't remember where I put mine. You would think the amount of bone folders I have, I wouldn't lose them so much. And then on your wrong side, there is a right and wrong side of the card. One's a little bit smoother than the other. You want to concertina it. So you've got the back on the side. So you've got like mountain, valley, mountain. And then you want to do that on your other side. And then you just want to fold it up. Scroll that one. Scroll that. And then you want to do the same on your bottom flap as well. So mountain, valley, mountain. So you will have a piece that looks like that when you don't drop it. So we're going to put tape along this edge here, and it just makes a cleaner edge. Now sing the Sound of Music also. You really don't want me singing, Jessica. Jess. Don't know why I've gone all formal. Right. So you want to make sure that's down nice and tight, and then you want to put tape on your top things. Hello, just talking about your swap. When is the sign up? When does people have to sign up by? Just in case not everybody follows you on Instagram. So yeah, so make sure that the tape is well and truly put down. I do need, it should be raining tomorrow for you, Jess. Okay. And then the only other piece you need is another piece of card, which is 4 by 5.5. And then we're going to add this to the sides. So start with one side. It doesn't go all the way down to the end. So you'll have a little bit left over there. And then you want to do the same on the other side. And you just want to pull that over. Just like so. Making sure that it's all nicely covered. And then you want to pull your tape off your two bottom bits. If you can hear the fans in the background, yeah, it's just so warm today. And then you just want to lift them up to the sides. We have all the fans on too, yeah, it's just really hot. Like, it's not hot, it's just humid, I think. I think if it wasn't as humid as it was, I don't think the people in the UK would complain as much. I feel like a snowman melting. So there you go. So there's your pocket for the mini envelope swap. Is the mini envelope swap still open, Sarah? Or is it closed? I don't know. So, and then I'm using, if I can find it, where did I put the paper pan? Rather than tidy up. I'm using the Beverly Eden paper collection, and it's just for finishing touches. So you get a lot. It's 36 sheets and 6 designs. So yeah. So as this one's a yellow one, I'm going to use the maybe bumblebee one, and I'm not too sure if there's a long one on there. It's a bigger one. I could back one down to size, and I might fussy cut that out and add some flowers onto that one. So the theme is summer. So I've gone for bright colours and gnomes. So this is by 4, so I want it a half an inch, well, quarter of an inch off each side, and that should give me a nice little border. I'll slip that in there, yeah. So that will fit onto that one there, which is quite nicely. So we'll pop that in there. So yeah, so you've still got time to join it if you want to. Just Zara, if you put your link to your Instagram so people can find you and want to join, then they can do. So I thought if I don't do it now, I'll get to like coming on to a date, and then I'll just don't have the time to do it. So, and I thought, you know, I thought this collection would look really cute as well. So there it is there. So that is those papers. So I think I'll just pretty cut these guys out and then use some of my flowers, which I cut out just from, I think it was my Easter paper, and it goes quite well. This is another one that we did. I think the car crash was last week, and unfortunately it didn't save to YouTube. So, but it goes quite nicely with the collection. So I will quickly just cut this out to a point. I think John's given up on.
I haven't given up, but I haven't found it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm sure it'll turn up eventually. So just in case anybody was late, I've lost the E. I was going to do gnomes, but still need the E to do that. I'll go the outline of the E, but not the middle bit of the thing. The gnomes are so cute. I'm just cutting this like little flower border out. Even though I'm not going to be using it on this bit here, it's always good just to keep to one side so you've got extra bits and pieces. So we've got them going on there, and then we can do some flowers, I think, and we've got the pack of sentiments. So you get like quite a lot of sentiments. So with different ones and stuff. So you get them in like a bluey purple background, a grey and black, and pink and light blue and like a beige. So, so you get lots of them. So yeah. Yeah, one of my friends up in Cumbria, they've been complaining about it's all being wet and miserable up there. So I've been rubbing it in with sending her photographs and stuff. So as you do as a mate. No wonder I go through so many foam pads, because I can never remember where I put them. Hi. You're hot as well, are you, Caroline? Yeah, I think it's just some places in Cumbria have just been really wet today. So yeah. So we're just going to add some flowers. I have got my hot glue gun on, so it will be a little bit quicker. So yeah. I will add gems onto this. If I find them during the live, then I'll add them, but they are buried in among my stuff. As always. Thank you. Yeah, it must be awful for you in this weather. It's supposed to be rain tomorrow, so I don't know if that helps or hinders. So there's that one there. Try and see if I can find my gems off thing. No. So what I'll do is I'll just grab some of my Nouveau drops. Hi Brian. Oh, it's your party. Brian's got a party to go to today. got his glad rags on today. So yeah. So what I'll do is I'll add some of the Nuvo drops and then I'll put something heavy down on it so it sort of stops as flat as I can get it. So each one of these will be different. Which is actually the point of it, but they'll all be in the same sort of theme. So I love my Nuvo drops. You know, I've got friends who buy the Nuvo drops and like uses them sparingly, and it's like, and here's me go, great big blobs of everything. So I don't think that will take long to dry, but there's like flattish system. So if I leave that on the side without touching it, that will be fine. So that is the front of the pocket. Now in here I've already sort of cheated, and I've got my sequins mix, and I've got a little bag of extras. There will be more extras because it's me. So seeing how it's the yellow one, I'm going to take some more of my yellow card, and then I'm just going to cut this off at 2 inches, and then just going to put it in down at 1 inch, and then just going to score it just to make a quick bag topper. And then do like that. And then with these ones I'm going to staple them just to make sure that they are nicely secured. And then I'm just going to cut it off without cutting into the bag. Not that I've done that this week at all when I was doing the other one. So hi Ellie. So yeah. So, and then also in the paper pad, you don't get 4 sheets of paper because like finishing touches. So, but you do get like border bits, and you can do a lot with these. So yeah. So I just literally use them as part of my toppers. So I just put tape on here. Just take it off, and then pop it back down on here. Tape up again. Paper across, and then just cut it off. There you go. And then we can do that again. I think I've got some odd bits of paper somewhere, but anyway. Because of the colours, even though it's like a bright yellow, the papers do go with the colours I've picked, so which is quite good. So just like that. Just going to pop them back into my bag. Well, maybe not. And then I'm just going to find another one. Excuse the noise. So this one says, happiness blooms from within. So I'm just going to put that on the slant with some bigger foam bits. I think I bored John to sleep.
No, you're alright, I'm watching you.
So. And then I'm just going to add, I think I'll just add another flower. These toppers aren't going to be like full on toppers, just give it a little bit of something. So we're all going to have roughly the same items in, but just different colourways, I think. So and again, I might use my yellow Nuvo drops as the centre of the flower. There you go. And in this heat, it will dry quite quickly. So there is that little package already undone. Yeah, obviously I've done my bows beforehand, but I'm a sequin mix as well. And seeing how with the summer it's all like seashells and pinks and blues and greens. So again, yeah. So what's this? So I might just pop that bow on there actually. So it's just a spare one I had. Most probably do some more for the other packaging. I've already got them all ready to go. So sorry, I've got glue on my finger. So yeah, so the bag toppers don't have to be like in your face all the time, you know, just to make it a little bit different. So, oh, thank you. So yeah, so that is that. And the next thing I thought I would, the next thing you have to do, so I'm reading down the list really, is you've got to have one pack of sequin mix and then a pack of 2 shaker embellishments. So very soon I will be stocking some of the KS Crafts dies, and when I ordered them I didn't realise that last year I ordered these dies here, so I thought it's a good idea to actually show you and see how it's summer, you know. Oh, thank you, Ellie. So this is one of the dies which will be coming very soon on Leslie Crafts and Gifts. So it's a nice shaker die, but you don't have to do shaker things with it, and I've lost a piece already. So I've cut them out, and I've yeah, and I've just put acetate on them, and the way I've done that is I've got some offcuts of acetate, and I've got my outlines, yeah, so outline of lollipops. So I've got, so I need to bring them out, which colour I do now. So we'll just do another yellow one just for the sake of argument. So just grab, I'm going to cut this off here, so grab some glossy accents or something, it's like a stronger glue. Red line tape, if you've got tape which is really thin, and then literally just dab it along the edge of your outline of the die. And then grab it, and because obviously the bottom part is your lolly stick, you don't need that on the acetate, and just literally place it carefully down on your acetate. There you go, and just let it dry. Don't cut it, let it dry. So I'm going to put that on a flat surface, and then you have a long thing of acetate windows all stuck. So you can do it with this, with any die, any shape of die, unless they're really complicated to cut out. But I find trying to cut them through a machine all the time, it doesn't always work, and you have to cut the acetate anyway. So yeah, so I tend to do my shapers like this. I just find it a little bit easier, and you're not wasting as much acetate. There's also a die swap that's been put up by Brian in Paper Crafts More swap group. So if you were doing like die cuts, then you could do something like this, but in white. They could still colour it in, but they don't have to have the trouble of putting the acetate on the section that needs acetate. It's already built in. So just a thought doing that. So that's them all cut out now, so you can see the window. So on this one here, I've done both the same colour to match in with everything that we do shake. So I think I'll do that with all of them. And then I've got some sequin mixes here. Eventually we will have sequin mixes to go with the dies as well, but at the moment we haven't got them in. So I'm just going to pick out the 2 yellow ones. That's what we're working on. And then in here I've got all, you know, all the different tops and everything else. So you get 2 dies for the tops. So your ice cream actually, it has 2 different ways. So you've got that way there. You can use these for Halloween as little monsters. And then you've got that way. So you've got them, they are different. So where the drips are. So I just need 2 of the yellow ones. So I'm going to have one of that colour, one of that side, and one on there. And then you've also got, your die also cuts out the middle bit already. So that's all then, and you have an extra middle bit. So you can do things later. And then you get your little stick bits here, and they get embossed quite nicely. And then these are your back ends. Obviously you don't have to do the same colours, I'm just doing that just for simpleness, really. And I've done 2 of these, so it just helps strengthen this bit here. And I'm just going to use normal glue on these, and I'm just going to put glue on these and then just pop the, like, what looks like a wooden stick. I don't know how well you, I don't think you can see the grain on there. Like that. So that is up on there. So it just helps strengthen the bottom of the stick. So we'll do that quickly on this one here. So yeah, so once these dies are in, they're being shipped, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long to get into the country. They will be if the website can't speak tonight. If the website isn't up and running, they'll be on my Facebook shop. And before I think I have permission from Chaos Crafts to have them. So then I'm just going to get some of this thin foam tape. This is from Stampin' Up, and it is the best one I've seen yet. And literally you just pop it around. You don't have to, you know, you could cut it out in foam if you wanted to, like foam board or something like that, if you wanted to. So you have your stick in foam board and everything else, so you know that is another option. Doing like that. Then I'm just gonna, this one is full of strawberries and goodness like that. Double dip, yeah, double dip. And there. Carefully take your backing off, and then you get your back of your card, or your back of your lolly, and pop it down, like so. See what I mean? Otherwise it's a bit, you know, you can cut, I think on one of them I cut several layers out so it'd be a bit thicker, but you know, not very many people will be actually holding it on there. Yeah. So there you go. So there's your shake hand. Sort of listens in the sunshine. So I go into all kinds of mess with backbone strips and shakers. So, and then you take your like ice cream, and now I use the glossy accents because it just helps stick, and it could be easy, and you don't need a lot because it spreads out. So you sort of want to get it and then smush it around, that is a technical term. And then hello! How are you, Granny? So, and then you just pop it on there carefully. And then you can decorate it. Obviously you don't have to put like the ice cream coming down it. So I'm just going to cut that little bit of the corn off because it's just bugging me. There we go. And then I'm just going to get some of the red, and I've got the yellow, and I'm just going to put like what do you call it on, like sprinkles. So just red and white sprinkles. Oh, just red sprinkles by the looks of it. Okay, we're just going for red on this one. There we go. And then we can add a sticker over it. So just a good look, and we can cut this down so it's like a little bit of flaggy bit. Again, technical term for flag. Do that again on this side. And then just pop that up. And then I might just add a flower in the corner. Yeah. So again, just going to add the Nevro drop in the centre. And then that is 100. So, oh, thank you, Martha. So we can just put that to one side, and then we can just quickly do the other one. And all the little bits which are left over you can use to put on like your words and stuff, so nothing really should be left over of the strips. And you can even use the outside, you can just put them down to the size you need as well. So yeah, there's no waste on these foam, apart from the backing sheets. So so I'm going to pop back like it's just me. I just spoke them before. So get my back in again, pop it on, make sure that it's squished down on all the sides. And it still shakes. And again, just pop this on here. Excuse me. There, and then just put that on the top. So I'm going to have orange dots on this one. Obviously you can decorate yours however you wish. So I've done the others completely different. I've sort of tried to do like a, you can't see the top one, but like a watermelon effect on that one. So and then again, just pick out, I'm not going to flag this one, I'm just going to put it down like that. I do apologise if you can hear John trying to breathe. And then I'm going to decorate this one with a tiny little mushroom, I think. So I'm just going to add him with some glossy accents, and then put some white dots carefully on him. So that is half one all done. So, and again, I will just get laid just to get it done. So, and then we can do some, I'm going to do 3 rosettes. So these are already pre-scored, and again these were sort of pastel Easter papers, but they go quite nicely with the collection. Yeah. So I hope everybody's having a nice weekend, even though it's supposed to be raining on Saturday. I think it will be. I think next week's supposed to be a little bit cooler, so which is quite good for the kids, which has still got to do their exams. So, so anybody going anywhere crafty related for the weekend? I might be popping into Yodel's Hobbycraft and the range because they're next door to each other. So So there's my rosette semi-done. Just going to get some glue on the mat and then pop it in. And I've already got some pre-made circles and then just pop back on there. I'll just do two, because these are pack of 2 handmade embellishments. So we'll just do these 2. These all pushed in. Any questions or anything you want to say? So there's my 2 rosettes. In the paper pad you also get like the the really tiny like cards. So you get really tiny ones. So I'm not too sure how I did this. No, I did that. So that's my other 2 on there. It's a little bit of Got sequins in there, so I might do that again, have two different ones. I might do the, I just could physically cut these two out. I don't have. See if I can physically how. I can physically cut this out. I have some flowers underneath him, I think. So. Oh, thank you. It's all down to preparation. Literally. Having, I know everybody says it, but having the right tools for the right job. So, and practice. Trust me, my first rosettes and shakers looked like a hot mess. I would not have been pleased to send them. So, yeah. But, yeah. I find layering is one of my biggest pet hates, because I always go, oh, but it's so nice not to cover, it's so too nice to cover there. So yeah. So if you've seen if there are any more small mushrooms, I think I'll have to colour and cut some more out of these. So I always find if I always overthink and think I've like messed it up, having too many layers, too many stuff on it, things like that. But then I walk away and come back and actually go, no, I quite like that. So I think everybody has their pet hates. So that's the rosette so far. Excuse my me going in and out with my voice. Didn't know why. So yeah, don't be afraid to cut these down to fit on your project. So with this one, I'm going to colour the red bits of this hat with red glitter Nouveau drops, and I'm sort of going to paint with it. Show you what I mean. So it sort of gives it a like a different type of effect really. I can find the card. So this here, where you see the red, when it's all dry, it'll end up looking like that. So hopefully anyway. And then I love my glossy accent, so I'm just going to fully cover this mushroom up with glossy accent, just like so. And I might do that other mushroom as well, just the top, so it sort of ties in with the other one. And obviously it goes cloudy first and then it will go clear. And then I'm going to pop in the yellow centres, just like that, and then that will again will dry fairly quickly in this heat, but I won't touch it until at least tomorrow morning for packing them up. So that is that little decoration. We'll do this one. So I think we're going to grab some mushrooms on this. I might not use him or her or them. I'll just have some mushroom. Mushroom love. Again, I'm just going to add this, and I'm going to flag one end of it. I'm going to have it sort of going upwards. And I'm going to raise it up with some foam. Have that on there, and then I'm just going to add with the white again, just giving a little bit of mushroom dots. There we go, so that's back on there. So, and again, excuse me, then I'm just going to put back to one side just to dry off. How's everybody doing the time? You all okay? Yeah, you are quite good at layering. So I would do my one, but I don't have a yellow straw on hand. And then it's a card. So good for time. So we'll do the card, I think. So I'll do somewhere in this pile. So we'll just check back on with this. And they're sort of drying, well, we're drying, but I can give you a proper look of how they look now. So obviously they'll take a bit more because obviously they're quite big drops. So we'll just take a standard card. Okay then, Jess, hope everything's okay. So we're just going to take a piece of a yellow background, and the base is, or this base layer will be 4 by 5.5, and that should give me a really tiny, oh, not so tiny, I think I'm okay with 2 bits. I'm okay with the top and the bottom. As long as I get in the middle, I'm okay with the size being smaller than the top. So that's fine. So this card has to be blank inside. I will be adding other little bits and pieces in, and then once I'm finished with them all, I'm going to go through them all, but that video will be out after the swap has done and it's got back to me and everything else. So people don't get now that I have some backing papers. Now these were designed by somebody, but I won't be. I've got other ones to sell. So there will be some gnome papers available if people wish in the next couple of days. So yeah, so it's going to go on there. Now I'm going to, I think I'm going to do maybe an ice lolly on the side, and I'm going to mix and match. I've got plenty of different ones, so I'm just going to mix and match the different themes to it, not themes, elements to it. Because I can. And just to show you that the dyes can be used in a different way as well. So I'm quite happy with how that's looking at the moment. So before I get involved and go, no, don't like that, I'm just going to start sticking it down. Just like so. Just going to stick this little one down. And there. And then I've got some thinner tape just to do that. And grab it, I'm just going to go all the way cross, which is, I'm totally out of camera doing a muppet. So I'm just going to get this, going to pop it on there, just like so. How that one looks. And then I think I might pop this bit up with some dimensionals, and I'm just going to use the smaller ones, I think. Oh, thank you. But just because you see a shaky die doesn't have to be a shaky die. It can be anything you wish it could be. So just going to find a sentiment. I do happy birthday. I'm going to cut this down a little bit. And then I pop it up on the yellow. And pop it on there. Yeah, why not? Live dangerously. Let's see if I can find a small piece. Do it like that. Down there maybe. Yeah. And again, I'm just gonna pop this up with dimensionals, but I'm just going to use the offcuts of it. That is the card so far. And then again, you know when you have that horrible feeling you've done it wrong, or done it wrong way around? So I'm going to add some flowers onto this. What would you like to see for next week's live? I have an idea, but I'm just seeing if anybody wants anything specific. If not, then I'll just go with what's in my head. Or soon be on a piece of paper in the book. So yeah, so I'm going to do these so all the flowers have the sort of the same centres. And then I'm just going to add some, I'm just going to like colour some white on the very edge of here. So it just looks like that, and that is the card done. It's going to be left blank inside, so that's fine. So I think I will call that a night, because we've done quite a bit. So we've done the semi-tidy it up, but I'll properly tidy it up later. So we've just done the card. That's no problem, Sarah. So we've done the card, and then we've done the 2 handmade embellishments. And then we've done the 2 shaker ones. And then we've done the sequin mix with a little topper on, and then that's just like a little extra. And then we actually made a little mini envelope. So that one is one. And then I will show you the pink one without just slipping it. So that's the pink one, that's the first one I did, and then that's the second one. And then I've got green and purple to do. So Lisa will have to choose which colour she wants when she gets them. So yeah. And then I will do a proper video once we've all been done made, and I will go through them all with what I've put in and everything else. It's no problem, Zara. Yeah, so, and I'm hoping to find my E so I can spell out gnomes. If not, then I'll have to go with another style of alphabet. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the thumbs up, much appreciated, and hopefully I can save this one and it will go up later on over the weekend. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please join in if there's any spaces left with Zara. Her link is on the chat, and I will try and remember to put it in the comment box. And then yeah, so I'm going to go and sneeze, and we will see you live on YouTube next Friday. If you are in the Paper Crafts Projects and More group, then you will see me live on Wednesday morning at 11:30, and we will see you there. Okay, bye now.